Hey guys, me again, back with another review, and today I'll be showing you Elecfresh's brand spanking new, they call it a car cover, but we know it is a Cybertruck cover. But this thing should protect you from the sun, water, it's puncture resistant, it's got some tensile strength, and it's got a windproof design. So I'll be showing you how this thing fits onto your Cybertruck, and I'll probably pack it back up too, since that's important to know how easy, how easy is it to get it back in the bag? Since this is something that you definitely will be taking on and off. You don't leave it on forever. So I'll be sure to break this thing down, show you what I think about it, and we'll make sure this thing fits nice and good. But it looks like per the instructions, you open the car coat, they call it a coat, find the net with one end is the direction of the car head. Okay, so this is going to take a little translation help here, but it looks like you basically put it on top of the truck, put the mirrors on first, put the car coat downward a little, so we'll wiggle it down. It's got some reflectors. Align it, and then just keep aligning it. I feel like it doesn't need to be this many steps, but it's got some hooks to keep it from blowing away. So I don't know. Doesn't look like rocket science to me. I think I'm just gonna throw it on the top like they say, and then start wiggling it on, starting with the mirrors, and work my way down. Before you put this thing on, they suggest you kind of, get rid of debris. So I've got some leaves and stuff. This is why I want this cover. But this tree, both of these trees actually, they just shit all over my car all the time. If it's not the birds, it's the tree. So first thing, you want to just remove, loose debris from the surface. You don't want to trap that underneath your car cover. But let me show you this thing real quick. All right, I wanted to actually show this thing off. It's made by ClickLean. It's a little air blower. It's fully electric, so it doesn't use any chemicals. But I use this all the time to help keep my Cybertruck clean. So you just double click it to start it, and it blows air basically. But in fact, let me show you a little better. Help my neighbor out, because I've already kind of cleaned off all the stuff on my truck. So this thing does pack quite a punch. It's enough to get these annoying seeds. I don't know what this stuff is, but gets all the dust, debris. Now I'm just blowing it on my truck. Gets all the stuff off your truck. All that surface dust. Anyways, that's my little recommendation for keeping debris off your truck. But this is more about the car cover and not what's going to be trapped within your cover. Hopefully not. So let me unbox this, set up the tripod, and figure out how to wiggle this thing on, put its nice coat on. So be right back. All right, it's the first time I'm unpacking this thing, so my total first impressions is what you're about to witness. I've lowered this down to entry level since I'm not the tallest dude in the world, and I'm not sure which side is front and which side is back, but I'll throw it on the roof and let's see what we got. There is a zipper on the driver's side door, so I'm pretty sure that's what I'm looking at. There's also a zipper on the tailgate. There's those reflectors. Nobody can hit you, hopefully, at night. And I'm looking for the mirrors. I also don't want this to touch the ground or it could get dirty. So I figured out where the mirrors are. Oh, it's clamped together. So what they should have told you was to release the clamps first. Get in here. All right, now that it's not clamped together, it should be easy. So this netting goes over the ventilation of the front. It's very elastic, but I'm curious to see how form-fitting this is and if it's gonna work against me to be like too tight, like a glove. But it said work with the mirrors first, so here's mirror number 1. Mirror number 2. Start wiggling it down. Actually, no, I'm supposed to keep working my way down evenly, so I need to go to the back end. Get it nice and taut. There we go. Oh, everything's kind of falling into place back here. I'll be sure to go around at the end and show you, of course, what everything looks like. Is there another strap or something? Yes, there is. Those straps, man. So yeah, find all 3 straps or it's going to be too tight to put it on. Much better. I thought there was only 2. Well, my Cybertruck is silver again. Oh, I didn't know these came off. So I would have thought that these were fixed to... Oh, duh. So the female end is fixed to the cover, but the 2 male ends, that's so you can throw it underneath and strap it down if needed. But yeah, let me pause and give you a little tour of what we've got going on right now. All right, here's the front. They've got the zipper. Why did it do that? Oh, it needs to be reset. Make sure that reset. Yeah, there we go. Zipper for your charger, so you can charge this thing while it is covered. And yeah, I need to reset all these zippers. They've come undone. But I'll do that last. Here's what the back looks like. It's a whole lot of slack. It basically covers that whole bottom underside there. So corners are nice. Yeah, this thing's perfectly fit. Love it. Looks great. No zipper on the passenger side. They don't need 2 zippers. Looks great. And of course the mesh. Oh, I just thought of something. Oh, let's find out what happens. I've got the auto frunk enabled. Is it just gonna shut? I think it will. It's upset. Well, that was a good test. So I think it's partially open. I don't know. I'll have to take that off and properly close my frunk. But forgot about that feature. Cool. So it's on. It fits. Curious how this driver's side door works. Okay. Got this one open. So I might, if I use this, I unfortunately have to have my parking pass visible, as well as my license plate. So it's kind of nice that they can see my license plate, and I might need to leave a little bit unzipped to see my parking pass in the window. But let me get this other zipper too, so you can get in your Cybertruck while it's covered. Yep, that's plenty of room to get in. Actually, how does that, I'd assume, well, if I move this, okay, I don't need to. I'd probably recommend, like, that's enough to get in, but it seems like I don't need to remove this out off of the mirror, but I probably would. Or just don't open your door a lot. We'll turn off this music. And, oh, my frunk says it's closed, I guess, but it's definitely not closed. Cool. It fits. Shuts. Let's check out the tailgate. Well, I'm gonna have to go around it again, but oh, there's two zippers. All right. Well, we'll set it to be unzipping now. It's satisfying. So yeah, if you need to get into the back, doesn't prevent you. You don't have to take the whole thing off. Very nice. And yeah, I like how you can, if you've got at-home charging, you could have this outside your garage in the rain or the snow, and it'd keep it nice and protected, while also giving you the ability to charge and access anything inside. All right. Let me zip this back up. All right, let me see how quick and how easy it is to put this thing back in the bag. My initial thoughts are kind of fold it in. I feel like I'm folding a bed sheet. Fold it in. I want to keep any debris that was on the surface of the cover. Like say I left this on overnight. I want to keep that touching itself and not touching the inside of the cover to kind of separate them, keep them sanitary. I'm gonna work my way up from the bottom. So here we go. I'm already nervous how this is gonna stay flat. This is much worse than a sleeping bag. Which is funny because it is kind of a sleeping bag for your Cybertruck. Obviously you'd want to turn off Sentry mode if you do put this thing on. That would just be wasting battery. It can't see a thing. I know they said like fold it a little bit at a time, smush all the air out. It's unraveling. Let me grab the bag real quick. All right, got the bag. Currently we're like 3 times as big as it needs to be to fit in there. I might need to enchilada this thing, burrito. But it's kind of like a parachute. It's catching all the air, But I'm gonna try and do it the quick and dirty way before I go and either A, find someone to help me fold this like a bed sheet, or B, find a more tactile way to handle folding this thing down. I feel like I can get this to work if I'm stubborn enough. I think my first mistake, I just didn't roll the air out. I kind of just folded it, and now some air is trapped in there, and it ain't coming out. So if I had to do this again, I'd probably do more folding motions instead of, or sorry, rolling motions instead of folding motions. But this would have been easier with 2 people for sure. Because yeah, I just got way too much air stuck in there. And Christ. Okay. It was much easier to put on than it was to put back in. So you can brute force your way to get that back in the bag. Zippers are great, they didn't break. So kudos to Elecfresh. Oh, it's nice. It's got some, oh, you know what I forgot? The straps. All right. Shove those in there. So, my first impressions of this thing, it's fantastic. Setup, again, not too hard. It took me, what, a few minutes to figure out. Once I knew I had to unbuckle those straps first. Easy, very elastic, snaps on like a bed sheet, a fitted sheet. What do I hate? It's hard to be picky. I mean, I haven't seen anybody else make a perfect form-fitting car cover. I saw some of their tests. It's like puncture resistant, so all these pokey edges of your Cybertruck, it'll resist that. It's not going to stab through it like some cheap car cover. So I'll take their word for it that it won't puncture. It's a good material. It looks like it's going to resist the sun, like they said. The UV, probably keep your car cool, keep it good from snow and rain. For my case, from trees and sap and bird poop. Oh, so inevitable, but when it touches my tire, I did see some of that come up onto the, I should have washed it. It probably wiped right off, but any car cover is going to experience, you know, touching something dirty, and you have the risk of it, you know, making a mess. So unavoidable. I'm really trying to find something wrong with this cover. It was my fault. I forgot I had my automatic frunk opening enabled while I had it on. Yeah, I guess their instructions weren't that great. If it had to be picky, yeah, maybe better instructions. I did notice the piece of paper only had instructions of install, but on Amazon, the instructions of how to remove it were there as well. But you didn't get a piece of paper saying how to take it off and put it back in the bag the easy way. It does fit. Bag looks a little chunkier now, but yeah, if you remove it, take your time, roll it, really keep the air from folding into it, and it should get back in the bag much easier. But yeah, this is going to be my car cover. I don't know what else to say about this one. Links in the description below. Thanks to Elecfresh for sending this one for review. You did a bang up job making it. It fit perfectly, obviously. I don't know. I guess it'd be nice to have. I feel like I'm in a niche market where I need to display a parking pass, but unzipping this area, that'll work for me fine. Yeah, if you want it. Links in the description below. I honestly can't think of very much things on how to improve this product, so they did a great job. Thanks for watching. Be sure to like, subscribe, and follow. More good stuff always coming soon. See you later.